in Pennsylvania. Where is North Carolina? What we are trying to do is to get the U.S. Congress out of the state's business. Oklahoma Republican State Senate Representative Randy Brogdon told WorldNet Daily. Congress is completely out of line, spending trillions of dollars over the last 10 years, putting the nation into a debt crisis like we've never seen before. Brogdon said, arguing that the Obama stimulus plan is the last straw, taxing state patience in the brewing sovereignty dispute. A sixth grader should realize you can't borrow money to pay off your debt, and that is what the Obama administration's answer for the stimulus package is, he added. The Ninth Amendment reads, the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. The 10th Amendment specifically provides the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states or reserved to the states respectively or to the people. So I wanted to report you don't see that in the mainstream news, and that is what we're here on the Real News to report. We've got a clip that we want to play for you. Brian, if you want to lead us into that.
Yes, this is Luke Radowski, We Are Change, New York. He goes into the newly reintroduced legislation, H.R. 847, the 9/11 Health and Compensation Act, which of course benefits the rescue workers of 9/11. And here we're handing out trillions to Wall Street. We need to give our nation's heroes the money and attention they deserve. So here's Luke Radowski.
How you guys doing? This is Luke Radowski here from WeAreChange.org. Just wanted to bring out a message out to everybody that we want everybody to come together, whether you're part of We Are Change, 9/11 Truth, Campaign for Liberty, or any other freedom-fighting groups out there. We want to bring you guys all together so we can get one mission accomplished. After we accomplish one mission, we're going to move on to the second mission. The first mission I want to introduce to everybody is something that should have been taken care and done years ago, and that's proper health care for the first responders.
There's no justice for the first responders, those who went in to rescue and then recover my uncle's body and 3,000 others. There are tens of thousands of first responders that are sick and dying today. Hundreds have already died, based upon lies.
Years ago, everyone should have got the proper health care that they deserve, and the help that they deserve, and they have not. Today, we have a perfect opportunity. The James Droga bill is going to be reintroduced into Congress. This bill is going to help 9/11 first responders by opening up the 9/11 Victims Compensation Fund.
For the past few years, We Are Change has been a staunch advocate of our heroes. Those heroes are sick and dying today, still. There's effective ways and proven ways which we can help them. One of those ways is through Congress.
Time is at hand. I'm asking everybody to come together on this issue and to come join our movement in one goal, in helping to pass the James Droga bill in Congress.
These are gentlemen that are leaving this life early because they did the right thing and our government has not helped them. Now is the time.
Call, lobby, email, mail, and to confront their politicians. Let them know that you want them to support the James Droga bill so the first responders' heroes don't have to die as the years go on after 9/11. It's our duty, it's our job to make sure they get taken care of. Let's make sure we do it right.
We can do that. We can help those heroes by contacting our representatives. Take care of our first responders. Take care of those who are the heroes of our day. Take care of those who we know nothing about, not enough about. Take care of those who need it the most.
We want this to be our first mission. We want to get this mission accomplished. After we get that accomplished, we're going to move on to the second mission, and then we're going to move on from there. A lot of people know that we're not just going to change the world, we're just giving out free information to flyers. It does educate people, it does help a lot of people, but we have to start moving in a way where we're going to get missions and goals accomplished for draft letters, for draft phone conversations you can have with your representatives. All the information is on WeAreChange.org. Please help us and join us in getting proper health care and proper help for all 9/11 heroes. So again, join us on WeAreChange.org for the proper information to get involved in our campaign to help save 9/11 first responders' lives.
Again, any of these videos are on our website, therealnewsradio.com. That was featured video 5, so if you need that information again, go to the website, therealnewsradio.com. featured videos, and you can replay that. And there's several on there that I ask everyone to look at.
And as you know, Farron and I have begun We Are Change North Carolina. If anyone wants to become involved in that, everyone is welcome. Go to our website, wearechangenc.com.
Okay, I've got a little bit of news and one email I want to go through, and then we'll have a short time today, hopefully 4 phone calls. This was reported in the London Times. The Obama administration has been caught in a fresh torture controversy after it emerged that America threatened to cease all intelligent ties with Britain if it revealed that a British suspect held at Guantanamo Bay had been tortured into confessing to being a part of a dirty bomb plot. 2 senior British judges have expressed their anger and surprise that President Barack Obama's government has put pressure on Britain to suppress evidence of torture in U.S. custody, reports the London Times. Lord Justice Thomas and Mr. Justice Lloyd Jones said they had been told that America had threatened to stop cooperating with Britain on intelligence matters if evidence were published suggesting that Binyam Mohammed, a British resident held at the U.S. prison camp at Guantanamo Bay, had been tortured into confessing crimes. In their ruling, the judges acting on behalf of the Foreign Office and Commonwealth Office scorned the hypocrisy behind the Obama administration's actions. We did not consider that a democracy governed by the rule of law would expect a court in another democracy to suppress a summary of the evidence contained in reports by its own officials relevant to the allegations of torture and cruel and inhumane and degrading treatment, politically embarrassing though it might be, they stated. We had no reason to anticipate there would be made a threat of the gravity of the kind made by the United States government that it would reconsider its intelligence sharing relationship when all the considerations in relation to open justice pointed to us providing a limited but important summary of the report. Mr. Mohammed has been held at Guantanamo Bay since September 2004 after being kidnapped at the behest of U.S. authorities in Pakistan in 2002. He claims he was tortured and mistreated into confessing to being part of a dirty bomb plot. Reports written by the U.S. intelligence officials apparently confirm his claims, and that's what we're here to do, is report news you won't hear anywhere else. We've got an email, and this was sent to us, and the main reason I want to read this is so much of the facts that is in this is true, and I want to go through it now. And I just wanted to comment on the call you had last Saturday from the mainstream news-watching Bush supporter who is obviously oblivious to the facts. In his first comment, he stated that socialized medicine is a farce in Britain and Canada. Where is the proof other than what he has heard from the mainstream media? Their system is not perfect, but at least if they get sick, they don't have a private investigator searching through their health records for a pre-existing condition as an excuse to dump them. Also, he mentioned regarding health care that competition is the best way to have standards that are reliable. All I can say to you, sir, is how do you feel about the fact that if you get cancer, the stock market goes up, making a profit from the sick is sick? Another fact that you may not be aware of is that when federal tax subsidies for health insurance are combined with direct spending, government at all levels, federal, state, and local, spends more than half of all health care dollars. When you pay your bills, there is a percentage of healthcare expenses hidden in your Duke Energy, AT&T, Time Warner bills, etc. Also, when you buy a new vehicle, $1,200 to $1,800 goes to healthcare for auto workers. Another thing to consider in a free market healthcare is overpaid CEOs as well as doctors and specialists. I know of one ex-CEO for HealthSound who had a fleet of private jets that he called his private Air Force. Okay, now let's get into 9/11. You give Bush credit for the fact that